Morning crafters, it's Muriel. Sunday morning. Hope everyone's day is starting off great. I just wanted to show you what's in my craft bag. I am doing this in response to a video that Laura did. She had a craft bag and purchased a lot of containers that fit in her bag when she goes to crops, and then Anna Fallis followed up with showing us what's in her craft bag. Well, mine is in my room and it stays contained with some things, and then I added some things to it, and I like to show you what I can keep in my bag. Now my bag is designed for overnight stays, hour or more waits at doctor, dentist, friend's house, and it allows me to be able to do several projects. I could do chunky charms, I could make some stick pins, I can do some cards, some flowers, embellishments, so just a hodgepodge of stuff. And it's so small enough that it's not intimidating. You know, if I go over to a friend's house who does not craft, I don't want to walk in with a bunch of luggage and be intimidating. So this is just small enough. Also, if you're like me, I don't like time to go, you know, wasted. So if I go to a friend's house and she doesn't get up till 8 or 9 o'clock, I'm a 6 o'clock riser. There is time to wake up, have a cup of coffee, make a card. That's all I'm saying. That's just me. So let me show you. So for starters, I always have a ID card right here. I purchased these at Target. They're really cute. They're luggage tags, but I keep my craft card in there to, one, identify whose bag this is. And I have some, and I'll show you around there, that I usually give out to new people that I meet. I also keep my best chunky charm ever, made for me by Nurse Tara. It says Seahawks on it, and it has the colors, and it is adorable. So I keep that on there. I used to have it on my purse, but then I moved it to my craft bag. So here's my bag. Let's do for starters. I always bring some of this Stampin' Up! Paper so that if I put it on the table, it doesn't damage it. If I put it on a counter, it doesn't damage it. You know, if I'm working with glues, inks, stick pins, any of that. So I always keep one folded in there. I always have a paper pad. This time I have Something Blue by Prima. And this is what I will change out. The paper pad, the flowers, that'll coordinate with the projects that I'm making. So I threw that in there. Crafty Irina had just given that to me. I keep a Martha Stewart scoreboard because I may want to do some scoring. And I have some, what is this called? Seam binding. I just keep black and white. That's it. So either I'm going to use it or I'm not. I have a ton of seam binding. And again, this is something that could be switched out. If I know the project's going to be Halloween, then I can definitely use the black. I can certainly use the white as well. But if I'm going to do a shabby project, the black won't work, so then I would throw in a pink. And the flowers, I just grabbed a pack of these embellishment from Recollections. They go with this paper pad, so that's in there. Now I have some trim. Okay, white and cream. I'm just trying to keep it simple. If I'm going on my 3-day crop, certainly I can bring more, but this bag is specifically designed for those weekend crops. If I'm going to my girlfriend's house, we're going to watch a football game, I'm going to sit down, make stick pins, still watch the game, but so I just have a variety of some trims, and then I have some bling. Okay, some silver, cream, pink, black, just a bunch of these things. And I tend to fill my bag up with either things that people send to me that are like extras, okay, because that's a good way you want to utilize them. You know, you can pour them into your pile you already have, or you can use them in your craft bag. Okay, I have this, which is just the best thing ever. I had some girls do some shopping for me at the Prima Outlet Mall, and I think her name is Sponge Craft, I'm not sure, but she threw this in there because she says, I know you go to crops, and thought this mini glue kit would come useful. Enjoy. And it is so useful. First I have to figure out how to open it up. It's like a press pull kind of thing, but it is, oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. So inside there are glue sticks. It's just the best. Some tape, and of course I'll take my ATG runner, of course. There is glossy accent. There are these 2 Martha Stewart glues, and this came with the list of the goodies that were in here, and I seem to have ripped it off, so I'm not sure whether these are glues or gesso, not sure, but nonetheless. And then it has 2 types of tacky glue. This is a clear gel, and then there is the original tacky glue by Lean. So this is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So I keep that in there. I'll just put that to the side. And then I have an embellishment caddy that I got from Stampin' Up. So I keep in this one here flatback pearls of all colors and sizes. Okay, those be cute on buttons. I keep a variety of buttons, colorful ones and maybe some silver, gold ones. And then I keep my bling, again, if I'm going to put some flower centers, or if I'm going to make some pin cushions, I could put those on them. Then if I'm going vintage or shabby chic, these are some buttons by Tim Holtz. Let's turn this upside down here. And then these 2 here, I have bead caps and jump rings and tassels. And then down here there are more bead caps and tassels and jump rings. So there's 2 of those. And then the bottom one here, there are some brads, just regular silver brads. And then I have my stick pins, push pins. Okay. And all contained. I've packed 1 die, and this is a flower die, a rolled flower die. And of course I would take my Big Shot, but if I didn't want to, I could basically trace this with paper and then rip it out. My edges would be jagged, similar to this, and I could make a rolled flower, which I love to do. I think rolled flowers are really pretty. So I keep that in there. Now in this area here, I have my glue dots, okay, by Elmer's, which I love, love, love. 2 kinds of crochet trim that I just picked up at Daiso, which is white and cream, and I could either use these on a card or a 6x6 layout, or just make a flower. How cool would that be? And then if I wanted to alter some tart tins, I have these 2 that I began to alter, but I haven't finished. I just have some of those stickers from the 99-cent store inside of them, and I could rip up some paper, put in some bling. Yeah, so lots of ideas there. Okay, this side here I have a pack of makeup wipes, but I use these to clear my stamps, wipe my hands from the glue, maybe clean the counter after I finish in case something does spill over. Kleenex tissues, right? You got to keep your nose all clean. I have staples, which have different colors inside, with a stapler, and 1 punch, and that's a heart punch. Okay, I have here some twine, excuse me, just some pink twine. Again, this would change out according to the paper pad. And then this is something that I always keep, some emergency, in my craft bag, because I don't want to get sick. Okay, and I just want to stay healthy on these crops, because, you know, first of all, you're eating and you're sitting, so that's enough to, you know, have you, you know, not going to the bathroom. But the last thing I want to do is to get sick, because, you know, there's 14 people, and where there's 14 or more gathered in one accord, somebody's going to get sick. That's Bible. So I have my inks here. Again, another one, something that would be changed out depending on the project that I'm working on, but for the most part there is a basic tan, and there's a pink, and there's a blue, so that would go with this collection. Okay, in this little pocket here I have bead caps in this cute little jar, gold, silver, and like a bronze color. And I have a for distressing or sanding a Bow Bunny file. I have some diamond stickles that's at its last drop, which is perfect. When your things get low in your big craft room, bring them to your craft bag. And I even got some gesso, and I picked this up at Tuesday morning. Love that. You know, so I mean, I can shabby it up or distress it in one or more ways. Okay, get in here. Now, this is the pocket where I keep my business cards. I have work and craft. I like to pass those out to people that I meet because I find, I don't know if you find this, but when I go to crops, a lot of the ladies are still doing the albums. You know, they're still scrapping those 12 by 12 albums, and I'm always doing something different, so they're always curious as to, oh, what are you doing? So I tell them what I'm doing, I tell them what I do, and then I give them a card. And you know, this is a way to get rid of them because I have like 500 of those. So, corner punch, okay? And then if I wanted to work on some clothespins, if I wanted to alter some clothespins, this was given to me in a rack by Crafty Irene. You can tell how she altered the bag, but it's just a bag of clothespins. Now I have a ton of clothespins, but these here I just keep in here. And if I wanted to do a card and then make a clothespin to match, it's ready to go. Okay, excuse me. The flu shot got me sick. Okay, now, before I show you this, let me show you this part of the bag, which is like the belle of the ball. Underneath here is a area where you keep your tools at, right? So we're just going to pull that out, and there's all the tools. And typically when I crop, my bag is right here, my tools are right there. So I have some fussy cutting scissors, a knife here. I use this as a bone folder, shabby pen, shabby pencil, a hole punch, and then all my tools for making my charms. Tweezers and a small pair of scissors. Okay. Like I said, my ATG gun will go, and I probably would throw in my Tim Holtz scissors, but I'm using those right now. So, okay, that's under that bag. So when you turn back around here, here are some extra blades for my craft knife. If I'm going to do any distressing, I'm leaving my Prima one at home. I'm going to bring this small one from close to my heart. I have my signature stamp made just for you that I'll stamp on the back of my projects. And I have a stick pin cushion, okay, because you see I got stick pins and all those kind of things, and I don't want them rolling on the floor. So this was an extra one I had. I just shoved it in there. And then in this pocket, which we're coming to back to the beginning, I have these little scallop tags where I will stamp my signature stamp onto and put it on the back of my project. I have some dimensionals. I have them in black or brown, and I also have them in white. Stampin' Up! Dimensionals are my fave. And then this is in there from last time, but these are just some Michael's embellies. And I have some mounting tape in case I want to raise something up off the page. And then here are some butterfly cutouts that were given to me long time ago by Anna Yanes. So it goes with the paper pad as well. So I think that is all to my craft bag. I appreciate you taking the time to look and see what all I keep in this bag. It is perfect. So if there's anything in here that gives you any ideas, it's my pleasure to use it. I enjoyed watching Anna Fallis craft bag. She says she's OCD. I don't think so. I think you think like I do. At any given chance, I want to be able to do a variety of things, and this bag is designed just for that. Again, I can make cards, I can emboss the cards, I can make stick pins, I can make chunky charms, I can make rolled flowers, and I also can do some embellishments. Matter of fact, I think there is something that I missed. I did. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Who doesn't keep lotion for their hands when you're dealing with paper, right? So this is one of my favorite. This is Mary Kay Satin Hands. I love Mary Kay. This is like the last bit of Dazzling Diamonds in case I wanted to spray the flower or spray the page. So I keep that in there. Here's for my stick pins. I just picked up 2 of these from my drawer. I get these at Tuesday morning, and they just have a variety of beautiful beads. So you will certainly be able to come up with some type of stick pin or chunky charm. And then Tammy gave me these shabby buttons, and certainly they would go with this collection that I could use. Okay, so I put those in there. And then here I have a bag of doodads. This was given to me, I believe, a long time ago by Marcy, a Fletgo M. Yes, I'm so sorry. And in here is just a variety of stuff. There is a Butterbee scrap charms. There's a couple of baubles. There's some corks. There's spools. I put some black trim, some white appliques, all kind of goodies. All kind of goodies. And again, when your subbies send you racks such as this can be something you throw in your craft bag. It doesn't have to go into your mainstream of craft because you already have that. I know I do. I have tons of this, but when I'm on the go, that's perfect. And then lastly is this little can which I keep the stick pins in, and the pins for making my charms. Okay, so I have some pearl tip stick pins and the clear tips. And that's just enough. I mean, if I make that many stick pins, then I got it going on. So typically I don't, but it's there in case I do. Okay, so now I think that completes what's in Muriel's craft bag. So I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a message. And thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day now. Bye.